Hey guys, welcome to the morning Kumite. How you doing, Tonka?
I'm doing. How you
You
doing?
just doing.
Just doing. Just doing. How you doing?
Are you negative motherfucker? I'm
You're a
doing
negative
fine.
motherfucker.
Well, fuck you.
I mean, what are we supposed to do? Like, is it supposed to be sunshine and roses this morning or something for everybody?
Well, yeah.
I
We,
get,
we
I get that negative perspective, man. It's all right to wake up in the morning and not tackle the day like a fresh-faced daisy. You know what I mean? It's all right to look at it and be honest and be a little negative about the day. Fuck this day. Fuck
Hey,
the
what kind of
sun.
morning glory shit you trying to pull in here, failure?
I was just excited that we have Paul on, and now you guys are just shitting on my parade now. God damn it.
Oh,
Yeah. Well, now I'm fucking depressed.
That didn't take long.
How you doing, Paul?
I'm doing all right, guys. I'm doing all right. Thanks for having me. Thanks for letting me use your platform to take a poopy on Andy Warski.
No,
I hope I'm able.
We've had many do it before.
Sure. Anybody that does this is used to having a poopy taken on them every once in a while. So
We let Andy do it every day on
Yeah.
Andy Warski.
Talking about poopies, where is Warski? Let me see. Let me see if he's out there. He might be getting coffee or doing the Bing Bing Wahoo thing.
maybe he's sending a selfie of himself to JF to make sure he approves of his outfit today.
Yeah. Let me see. Let me start up with some signs. We got Furby Oats. One says "Viva la cake farts." I like a good
Oh.
cake fart. That's a funny video to me.
God damn.
Tonka hates the cake farts. How do you feel about the cake farts, Andy?
You lied. You didn't even send me the link until like 9 seconds ago.
Oh,
You acted like, oh, why are Andy here? I was like, where the fuck is this link? Jesus Christ, for 20 minutes.
You're the worst friend.
He's sitting here just for 20 fucking minutes, just like, Jesus fucking Christ. How y'all doing?
We're doing, Andy. We're doing.
doing all right. Are you in your suit today, Andy?
No.
No.
I'm honestly, I'll be honest, I'm fucking tired.
Oh, yeah, me too.
I woke up way too early, didn't get back to sleep, and I'm just like, ugh.
Do you
No seat for me
usually
in the camera.
do you usually start your day by this time, or are you in bed like I am at this time of day usually?
I usually wake up 10 or 11, but for some reason I woke up at like 7:30.
Andy, just between
And I
us,
was like,
don't. We're
what?
not. This is a secret. Nobody's listening. Nobody can hear us. You still in your gym jams, Andy?
No, I actually took a shower and got dressed.
All right. Just asking.
I
Just
did
asking.
some shit. I was like, maybe I'll try to wake myself up a little bit.
Should have spruced up. I'm just saying. Should have put the tie on. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I was going to.
Paul
but
is
then
not
I fucking
impressed, Andy.
failed.
Their
Yeah.
presentation is just, it's subpar.
Now, I stonered it up for today. I made sure I was in my best stoner attire. You know,
You guys should smoke a bowl too before we start.
I mean, why wouldn't you? I'll do it with you, dude.
It's
I'll-
for the best, Andy.
All right, just give me 1 sec.
I mean, well, yeah. I mean, like, I feel like two men are gonna go at each other. They can smoke the peace pipe before. You know, what I mean?
piece of pipe.
All right, let's do this. 1 second.
I think is it failure. Is this the first time we've had two guys who are about to have a go at each other hit the peace pipe right before they have the go? This is new to me.
I mean, it definitely is a little backwards, but I'm fine with it. I'm fine with inverting tradition a little bit. Let's sit down in the wigwam together right now. Let's put the hot rock in the middle of the teepee. Let's sweat it out a little bit before we go. Pass the peace pipe a little.
It's a nice showing of faith
Yeah,
between
why not?
two guys here.
Why not?
Where did Andy go?
He said he
Grab my
he's
pipe.
going-
There he goes. Okay, he's back.
grabbing his pipe. Yeah, he's grabbing his pipe.
Yeah, I'm gonna smoke this out the window. 1 sec.
He's smoking out.
Oh, you're gonna smoke it out the window, Andy? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna blow this shit right up in my house because I don't give a fuck, Andy.
I got upstairs neighbors. I don't want to fucking.
Fuck them.
Just be honest.
You're doing them a favor by sending a little weed
That's
smell up to
true.
their stank ass bullshit.
You know, I mean, fair enough. That makes sense. Can you hear me from here?
We can hear you, Andy.
All right,
Yeah,
cool.
buddy.
Here's the problem. What if I get too high and I'm just like, just start laughing at everything you say?
I mean, that is the risk you take. That's the risk you take when you do the stoned, the stoned man dance. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But you know what? Whatever. But you got to roll with the punches, man.
That's what happens.
Giggle your way to victory if that's all you can do.
Giggle your way to victory, Andy.
That's what I'm saying, man. If you're ever reduced to just a pile of fucking too stoned and all you can do is giggle, just giggle your way to victory.
Mike with $5 says more bloodshed is needed so that I can be treated to a feast of blood and carnage. Happy Days for 5 says good morning to everyone that knows that you get tater tots from the store and not by fucking a potato. Also good morning to JF. Oof. Disky Fringo for 20 says $20 to fund the finding more things for Andy to do with It's Raining Men playing in the background. No, we can't play that song.
That gets everything shut down.
Yeah,
that song is blasphemous apparently to the YouTubes.
Yeah, we
was that banned yesterday?
Yeah, the song is banned in like about 5 countries because I don't know why. But I had to edit it out and it's still fucking processing, and we know how, YouTube loves to process things.
You know.
But yeah. But you know what song is good?
What's that?
Oh no, don't
Viva la Warski! I fap, I stream, I kill. I fap, I stream, I kill. Yo!
Let's start the show with a fucking dead meme, shall we, Failure?
Look, he put down $20. You said
20? All right.
Yeah,
All right, then
yeah.
play it twice. We said 10 per song, right?
Dude, Andy, you haven't learned that memes are fucking eternal yet, dude. They're never dead. As long as you can hook the fucking jumper cables up to them and shock them back into existence,
Paul.
the meme never dies, Andy.
Every day he plays this song over 40 times.
Only when people
exaggeration.
pay. Only when people pay.
Yeah, I'm looking at your chat. People are saying Paul's a shit lib and a cuck and shit, and that's totally true. I'm totally a leftist, but like one person said, "Is Paul a Jew?" And they were talking about my nose and shit. But I actually got a 23andMe, and I normally wouldn't do this, but for your audience, I just wanted them to know 0% Jewish. I'm 100% Scandinavian and Irish.
Zero. Motherfuckers got zero.
I'm not even one of those dudes that's like, oh, you got 1% Ashkenazi Jew.
Not one iota.
No, not an iota. Not a speck. Not a speck. Blue-eyed, blonde-haired, ideal Caucasian male.
So JF will like you then.
No. Well, here's the thing. I always liked JF, dude. I mean, I always knew he was a crazy fuck, but he came on our show a bunch of times and was always cool to me. And he's never been not cool to me. I may not agree with the shit that he says, but JF in our personal interactions has always been cool. And I've said some fucked up shit about JF. I'm gonna be real with you guys. Like, in the pursuit of a joke, I really don't consider feelings. You know what I mean? And when JF made that revelation on our show that he had dated a girl that was of special needs. I don't know what can we say here.
She's not autistic.
Retarded.
Okay, she was autistic. Yeah, retarded. However you want to put it.
Vegetable.
I did a whole spiel on our show.
Jesus Christ. You guys just named like 5 different conditions.
Let's just say autistic.
She is all the things.
So she is just autistic.
I did this bit on the show called Retarded Love, where I was pitching a movie, a genuine, heartfelt kind of tearjerker of a film about a French Canadian right-wing guy and his retarded girlfriend, and their attempt, and I would do, an impression of JF and then an impression of his girlfriend, and it was not a nice thing. I was not thinking about his feeling, but he's never said anything mean about me. So, cheers to JF.
Well, he's been pretty upset at certain jokes being said now, so I could only imagine how he felt in the inside.
Oh, dude, see, that's one of the things, we got to talk about, Andy. That's one of the things you and I got to hash out today.
Let's hash it out. This happened, 2 years ago? Is this?
No, well, I mean, like, look, dude, I'm not gonna, this is not like a huge deal to me, but this is one of those things I was talking with the guys before we went live about it. This is one of those things that's like it's like a manly issue. It's like a private, personal issue that colored my perception of you in a way that, maybe you can clear up for me.
Fair enough.
So,
Fair enough.
first of all, I already told this to Tonka and Failure, and it's not something I usually really lead with when I go on somebody else's show, but it's like when you go on somebody else's show, you should be upfront about what you know about that show because it allows the people to play to you. Before we went live on the Drunken Peasants, you told us you were a big fan of what we were doing. Was that true?
Yeah.
Well,
I've been a fan of TJ for a long time. I
Right.
didn't watch every episode, but I watched a lot of them.
Right. Well, here's the problem, dude. Here's the problem. I'm calling fucking bullshit already, and we're just in we're in the first part.
Go ahead.
Even if you watch like what
I got
one
problems with the lockup already.
yeah, oh yeah, dude, here already. Even if you watched 1 out of every 10 Drunken Peasants episode, or even 1 out of every 20, there's absolutely no way that you would be unfamiliar with a character known as Brett Keane.
Well, I knew of Brett Keane, but I didn't know.
No.
I did because he's had problems with TJ for a long time, but I didn't know the details and specifics.
See, you would if you. That's the thing. He was our. You know how you guys treated Baked Alaska like
hang on.
I would put.
When I said I was a fan of your show. I'm a fan of TJ.
Okay.
I was a fan of your show. I didn't listen to every episode. Maybe I would say 1 out of 5. And even then, it's while I'm doing stuff on the background. You know what I mean?
Well,
I didn't know.
If you're saying you watched 1 out of every 5, and see the reason this matters, people are going, "Who cares?" in the chat, and I understand. The reason this matters is it's like such a sleazy fucking LA producer thing to butter people up and go, "Oh yeah, I'm a big," because you didn't say. If you'd said what you just said,
when you're a big fan,
I wouldn't even have a problem with it.
I watch every second of every show.
Hold on, real quick, Andy, real quick. Now, this may be a thing here. Now, remember, you were a different dude. This was when a year or two ago.
Yeah, 2 years ago.
Okay, now, you were a different dude before December. And
Yeah,
you
but I
rolled
was a
with that
huge
guy.
fan of TJ. Watched all of his shit and watched.
All right,
a
but
bunch of
maybe
Drunken Peasants. Not
you may have watched
Look,
a bunch of Drunken Peasants, but maybe
here's the thing: is I
Okay,
knew of Brett Keane. I knew of some of his antics that he's pulled on TJ, right?
Mhm.
But on that specific episode, that story they were saying, the development that had happened, I must have not caught that part.
there's no
So-
way you could see. Here's the thing, Andy. You're shooting yourself in the foot here.
But I
it's
didn't
really
watch
hard
every
to miss
episode.
Brett, man.
Yeah, there's
here's
no
what I'm saying.
fucking way. If you watched 1 out of every 5 episodes of the Drunken Peasants podcast, like you're claiming that you did at the time you came on our show, there's no fucking way that you would sit there scratching your ass during the Brett Keane segment and then bitch about it the next day and go, then they bring this fucking dude Brett Keane on. It's like, what do you say about this? You know what I mean? I'm a guest that I don't know what to do with this.
Well, like
And
a minute ago,
I'll be
Paul,
honest, too.
you made him akin to Baked Alaska. It's not
No,
like
I
Baked.
wasn't-
It's more like Jeff.
Okay.
Yeah,
It's hard to
I'll
watch
even
this show
say-
and not know who Jeff Holiday is because he ends up getting brought up like once every 2 weeks tops. Somebody
wasn't-
brings up Jeff.
I wasn't
comparing.
comparing. I wasn't comparing. I want to make it clear here. I was not comparing Andy Warski to Baked Alaska.
No, I mean,
No.
I was meaning
was-
Brett Keane, like the way that we talked about Brett.
Gotcha. Just wanted to make sure. You know, I would never cut that low, even a fucking, a fist fight, dude. There's some lines you don't cross. Baked
Anyway,
Alaska.
Yeah, no, I understand. I didn't take that as you were saying I was Baked Alaska, but
Got it.
I'd say after you guys called me out on your show, then like a few shows later, I was like, yeah, I'll be honest, I was just fucking nervous. I was being a bitch. I did think you guys talked a lot, but the Skype connection was garbage.
I mean,
So-
I
so to
understand
get-
that.
look, yeah, and I admitted I was like, yeah, I overreacted and all that stuff, but fucking that was what 2 years ago. Yeah, I was a different man at that time. I was nervous because I had been a huge fan of TJ for so fucking long that that was my first interaction with him, I was like high and I was shitting myself.
See,
And
that's the thing. That's the thing, dude. Is like, I'll be totally honest with you about my perception of you as a guest after that show.
Sure.
I thought you did just fine on the show. And just fine can be kind of a cutting thing to say. It wasn't a scintillating performance or anything. You weren't like the most memorable guest we ever had. I'm just being real with you.
So I agree.
But it wasn't a bad appearance. We ended the show, and usually the guys and I would have a quick chat about how we thought the show was. I'm sure you guys do something similar. Mm-hmm. And I literally remember saying, Andy Warski, pretty good, dude. Yeah, he whatever. Like, if he comes back, he'll probably roll with the punches a little better, but he was all right.
Yeah, I guess my feeling after the show was since I was like I've been a fan of TJ for so long, and I watched your show. I didn't watch every second, but I watched your show. Right. When I play video games or whatever the fuck I'm doing. But I felt like I was so abysmal there. And found the excuse of like, well, the Skype connection, and they were talking over me, and then they brought Brett Keenan. I didn't even know what that story was about.
Well, you didn't say they were talking over me. You didn't say they were talking over me. You said Paul's ego. You said I got. But
you are a rambler though. Don't lie.
Oh yeah, dude. No.
Yeah,
trust me.
So that was why you could.
Here's the thing.
You ramble and steamroll over people.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, who doesn't? You know what I mean?
That's why I specifically targeted you.
But I mean, that just another. I mean, it's funny. You're giggling about it now because you think it's so far in your past, and we'll get to that in a second. Because I don't really think that this type of behavior is as far in your past as you seem to think it is. Because I heard you last night on the end of your show talking about how, like, oh yeah, that was, back when I was more liberal, more cucked, more emotional Andy or whatever, and I've changed. I've hardened the fuck up. I don't think that's true.
Okay,
that's really the point of me bringing this up. It really.
I do spurg out. Yes, I do spurg out. I'm just a dude just talking shit on the internet. But go ahead.
Well, there's talking shit on the internet, Andy, and then there's shit like this. I guess I'll lead with this, and it ties into the Baked Alaska thing. Okay, you guys were in such a dominant position over that guy. I mean, he was trying, but the harder he tried, the funnier it got. And every one of you guys that lined up to take a shot at him did really well against him. I mean, it was hard to, I mean, you could probably relate being involved in it. It was probably hard to do bad against him at that point. I mean, he had just fucking eviscerated himself in the public space. Yeah. To the point where, any attempt to defend himself was going to come off douchier and douchier and douchier. And every one of you motherfuckers got licks in on him, and all of you were beating him. Only 2 of you fucked up against him. One of them was the Ralph retort. And I don't really know much about Ralph, and he's not here to fucking defend himself, so I won't spend too much time on him. But he got headlocked into this conversation that I don't even really use this terminology, but it was one of the most beta fucking things that I've ever seen in my life. He's got Baked Alaska there and got into like a 10-minute argument with him about who gets more pussy. Now, I don't know about you guys. I'm not claiming to be a dude that gets a lot of pussy. I don't. I never have in my life. But I've been around people that do. And you know what I've really noticed about dudes that are literally drowning in pussy to the point where they should be able to brag about it? They don't. You want to know why? Anybody have it? You want to know why?
They're busy getting pussy. Is that what
Thank you, Tonka. Thank you, Tonka.
What did you say, Andy?
Said, eat shit, Paul.
Wow. Oh, whatever.
Wow.
Whatever.
Wow, Ralph, he's
you want to argue about which one of us?
Hold on.
Oh, he said he's gonna piss on your face. Fuck it.
Ralph, let Ralph in the gorilla position for a second.
Sure.
Let you guys talk.
Get on in here.
Hold on. Let's try to get somewhere with Andy and Paul real quick. Ralph is around. We know he's awake. We'll hit him up in a minute. Andy, you hit the peace pipe too much. You are giggling through this.
See, it's fine.
He never said anything.
Giggle your way to victory, dude. Giggle your way to victory.
Go ahead.
All right, so I'll save the shit for Ralph until we can get him in here. But I'll move on to you because you're the only person that lost points against Baked Alaska during that fucking shit stomping you gave him. And here's how you did it, Andy. Baked Alaska, because he's a belly showing pussy, went low. Called you a cokehead, right? You could have immediately pointed out what a low position that was for him to take and what a fucking pussy maneuver that was. But your mind didn't go there. And that's what worries me about you, Andy. Your brain didn't go to the holy shit, this guy's doing one of the most unspeakable things. Oh, no, hold on. Let me finish and then I'll fucking I'll mute up and let you fucking explain yourself. But it's hard to explain yourself about this, Andy, because what I'm talking about is something that I don't care what you've done to me. I don't put anything on the street. I don't even threaten to put shit on the street. If I've ever been your friend and we've ever shared space together and there's ever been a level, hold on. If there's ever been a level of trust between me and you that let me, like I did dirt in front of you, and you bring that up later, that's a fucking bitch maneuver, plain and simple. There's no explanation for that, Andy. That's pussy bitch shit.
Well, maybe if I can explain now.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and explain why you fucking decided that it was a good idea to put fucking drug shit on the streat in response to Baked Alaska when you had him bent over.
Oh my God, Paul, can I talk now? Thank you. So when he said that, I was in shock, obviously, and then he started threatening. I was denying it the whole time, and he starts threatening that he's going to show the text messages, to which I go, you're going to show fucking the text. So that's when I admitted it. I was trying to bluff him at first. Like, are you going to actually fucking like, do you want me to
bluffs with that? A pussy uses private fucking drug dirt.
But the entire time,
to get them to shut up about it. You didn't need that.
Yeah, but I was trying to fucking tell him to shut the fuck up and not say anything. And then when he straight out fucking flat out said it, that's when I fucking admitted it.
I'll tell you what, Andy.
I was trying to bluff him into not saying anything because he was insinuating it. And I was like, do you really want to fuck it? Like, other people have done that shit too. Because he was the one who fucking bought it. The entire time, though, because I was even talking with Tonka in DMs, and Tonka was like, don't say anything. And I'm like, no, I'm not going to say anything. I'm just bluffing.
That's because Tonka's a man. And Tonka realizes that you don't use drug dirt against people.
He used drug dirt against me, and I wasn't going to reveal anyone's name, nor would I. That's the fucking point. Nor would I.
That's the fucking point, Andy. He used it against you because he's a belly-showing faggot that couldn't entertain his way out of a wet paper bag, sitting around in a room filled with California fucking hard-ons, talking about how scintillating the content he's making, and just being a drone. That's why he did it, Andy. Sir, you're saying you did the same thing? Doesn't that make you the same thing?
But I didn't say anything. I didn't reveal anything. I used it as a bluff. I used it as a bluff because he was going to show the text messages between him and somebody else.
But
I'm like,
hold on,
Andy. Reveal that person's name because he's going to show the text messages. He's putting someone else on the line as well.
Hold on, you got to hear Paul out on this.
I hear him out, and my answer to what he's saying is,
I know you're saying that you were bluffing him to get him to shut up about
something. I was in shock. I was in shock, and I was irrational, and I was spurting out.
Don't you think Baked was saying what he was saying to get you to stop and to get you to stop saying things that he didn't want you to say?
I wasn't saying anything before that point. You can rewatch.
You were giving him shit for acting like a goof. Like everybody was, but he couldn't take. He definitely escalated. I'm not saying he didn't.
He did. I listened to it. I was there. He totally went there. But that's my point, Andy. You guys had.
I didn't reveal anything.
I'm the one.
If you think that's fine. I wouldn't reveal anything about.
Why don't you want to hear what I have to say right now, Andy? I thought I was the one that wouldn't stop talking.
You're saying it's a bitch move, and my answer to that is I was trying to bluff him. I was in shock. I was in panic. I was spurting out, but I didn't reveal anything. What answer do you want me to say? Sorry?
I'm a fucking.
To apologize to you?
Yeah. No, you don't have to apologize to me. I don't want apology. You think I came here for apologies? I came here to fuck on you, Andy. Like that, I didn't come here to get a sorry from you. I came here to tell you that anybody that's like, dude, if
I answered you, and now, all right, what's your point with that? I understand.
Hold on. Here's the
move. Fair enough.
Hold on, Andy, you got to hear this out. He's got a good point. Yeah. Remember, you were a completely different dude before December.
100%. Yes.
Weird, 100%. You were a totally different dude. Maybe you're not done changing.
Yeah.
and
think
not that guy yet.
Maybe I am still. Yeah.
Yeah,
Maybe I am still
And that's
evolving.
okay.
I don't claim to be perfect.
No,
I think there's
that's
still.
cool.
I think there's still a little vestige of bitch made Andy left in Andy, and this isn't my only point on this. This is we got other things
I
we
didn't
can
reveal
talk about.
anything. I was using it to. Yes, I was.
You're
Yes,
using
I
it like a
was.
bitch.
Whatever.
You were
Whatever,
letting him
fuck
get
him.
under your fucking skin and
But it
sinking
was-
to the level of baked Alaska, dude, below the dirt.
Doing something like that online
Here's
has
what you
never
did.
happened to me before.
Here's
and
what you did.
I
Here's what
panicked.
you did. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. You
Okay,
panicked.
what do you want from me? Do you want to
He's
suck your
saying
cock?
that
I want you to
didn't even
listen.
have to go
I want-
there.
I want you to.
I
yeah.
am listening to you, and you're just
Here's
saying-
what-
just repeating
Here's
the
what
same
was
thing
happening.
over and over.
You guys had baked Alaska in the stream, and he was digging his own grave. He's sitting there every fucking time he opened his mouth against one of you guys' points. He took another shovel full of dirt and threw it out of his own grave. And then, because he was getting desperate, he was starting to see the fucking walls closing in. He was getting about 6 feet under, and he started to see the dirt start pouring back into the hole. He goes to where a bitch goes, to where a little fraudulent LA perpetrating ass bitch who's trying to fucking ride the red wave goes. Oh, well, you did coke once. And I know about it. Now, your options right there, Andy, were to be a man and call him out on what a fucking punk bitch maneuver that was and just admit, yeah, dude, I've done coke here and there. I'm not fucking cokehead. But the fact that, you know, something like that might have gone down with you in earshot of it while we were friends and in private, and you bring it up is a pussy maneuver, bitch. Instead of doing that, you just went, hold on, Andy.
I know I fucked up.
Instead of doing that, you grabbed a fucking shovel.
Right now, I understand your point. Yes,
you
I
grabbed a
understand.
fucking shovel and dug your own grave along with you. You're like, oh yeah, you're a pussy bitch, Andy. I could be just as big of a pussy bitch.
I don't have to feel guilty about shit. If you think it's a bitch move, fair enough. That's who I am. But I did not fucking bring anyone down, nor would I, because I'm not a fucking piece of shit. I panicked. I used the bluff. You think it's a bitch move? Okay, I will try. Okay, thank you for your criticism. And next time I will man up to it. But I was in shock because it's the first time something like that was revealed on the internet in front of like thousands of people, and I didn't know how to take it. But
Wow.
I didn't. I did spurg out. I understand. But I am a spurg. This is part of my quote unquote bitch nature. It's funny sometimes. It's made me meme sometimes, and it's made me look bad sometimes. I understand, but I just put myself on the internet, and sometimes I freak out. That's the shit I do.
Well,
And yes, you're right. I will take your criticism and understand, not be bitch made and fucking use low tactics, low blows like that. And you're right. It is a fucked up thing. I did say after, like, yeah, I went too far, but I was on melt. I've never felt that angry on the internet before in my entire life, or like it was like I blacked out. Like it was just like fucking blind rage. I wanted to jump through the screen and go, "What, baked Alaska? You!" I was so mad, and I was just I understand this. I've listened to clips, not even that thing. There's a few other Spurg moments I had with like the Blair White incident, some other shit too, where I re-listened to the clips and I'm like, fuck, man, I sound embarrassing in this. Some people find it funny, some people insult me, and that's.
See, I don't find this funny though.
Well, all right, you don't find it funny.
Here's the
I'm
thing.
not
Here's
trying
the
to
thing,
be funny. I'm putting my emotions on the internet. I stream a lot, so eventually I'm gonna catch something like a Spurg moment, a fucking brain fart, a retard moment, or a bitch moment. I understand that, but if I've done this, I've done this type of shit maybe once a week at this point, something ridiculous, and if I knew that I would be sad or feel regretful later, I just wouldn't go online and stream. I'd make videos and edit and post it. But I have chosen to understand that my retarded nature sometimes comes out while I'm online. I've freaked out on the stupidest shit and I sound like the biggest bitch. And then later on the next show, I'm like, you know what? I was thinking about it. But this is a part of me evolving online.
Hey, let me just tell you what this means for me, because like maybe your fans, the people who watch you and shit, appreciate that explanation. But let me it did nothing for me. And because we work in the same little kiddie pool here, and we might end up at a con or something together in some state, like. Dude, I'm dead fucking serious with you, Andy. If you see me standing around smoking a J or something, don't walk up. Like, you can come and talk to me any other time, but if there's some drug shit going down, like, I don't even want to be around you,
Fine,
dude.
whatever. I don't.
You're a
care.
fucking
Good.
narc, dude. You're a
I
narc
didn't
ass,
say
pussy
shit.
ass
Fuck
bitch,
off.
dude.
Get
Dude,
out of here, you fucking.
You want to come? You want to come up
Oh
to me
my
and shake
God,
my
you're
fucking hand and do
so
your
emotional.
fucking?
No
you wanna
one,
come, hey,
no one became
see,
a
dude.
bigger
Like, why
bitch
don't you
than
sit down and
you
take
about
your
this
fucking
topic.
bitch?
Welcome
Why don't you
to
shut
the
the fuck
current
up
time.
and take
Yeah,
your beat,
fuck
bitch?
off. No, I'm not gonna.
Do you
take
want to
shit
ramble
from you.
on for 15
Fuck
fucking
off.
more minutes?
Oh my
You want
God,
to ramble on for
good, bro.
15 more minutes to your audience
I was
justifying what a
everything. I
fucking
was
pussy
fucking.
cunt
And if
bitch
you're
you
gonna take
are?
that
Here, I'll
emotional,
be quiet.
I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, dude, I don't care where the fuck we are, Andy. Don't come up to me. Don't come up to me,
I
Andy.
don't give a shit, man.
I don't give a
My
fuck, dude. If
fucking
we're
life,
out,
I do
if
what
we're
I'm
out
doing.
after a
I
con or
don't
we do an
shit.
appearance or
I
something
don't
together,
need
dude.
shit like this from people like you who weren't even in my life, and I get shit every
I
fucking
don't wanna
day,
be in
and
your
I have to
fucking life,
add this. Like I have to give a fuck about. Oh, Paulsego doesn't want to smoke a joint with me. Good.
Oh yeah,
Don't
dude.
care.
No. Trust me, dude. Not being in your life is the best fucking thing in the
Fine,
world for me now, dude. I
good,
don't want to end up. I don't want to end up strapped
Fine,
up in a
whatever.
fucking
I
jail,
don't give a
gaffled
shit. If
up.
you're gonna be
Gaffled up
emotional
because
over this, go cry in
I'm
the
the one
corner.
getting
I
emotional over
don't
this.
give a fuck.
I'm the one that's getting emotional over
I
this,
don't.
Andy. The
Yes,
dude that
you
just spent
are.
15
You're the one
fucking
who
minutes
came
trying to
here
explain
and
to his
I
fans
didn't
why
say
they shouldn't
shit.
pass him
I
a
wasn't
joint.
going to say shit. And if you think it's a bitch move and you feel uncomfortable around me, fine. I don't care.
Well, I just wanted to make. We can
I
move
would
on, Andy.
never
I just wanted to
spit
make.
on
I want to
someone
make sure
ever
that
in
that's
my fucking
totally
life.
explicit.
Hold on,
Whatever.
Andy.
If you're gonna
You
think
can't
that,
on.
go ahead.
Chill out for a second. You can't on one hand say I was wrong and I know it was a horrible bitch move, and then when Paul says that was wrong and a bitch move, you flip shit on him.
No, because he's going on fucking after here, sentence after sentence of him repeating the same thing. I get it.
I'm just saying there could have been much worse outcomes to all that stuff coming out the way that it did. So
Yeah, I fucking spurged out. That's what happened. If he's uncomfortable around me, that's fine.
Okay, I
don't hate Paul.
I just wanted to put it out there that Andy,
and I've seen him, and he's entertaining before.
No,
but if
that's
he's
cool.
not gonna like want to chill or whatever, I understand.
I'm
If you
fine.
don't accept me for my
Like I said,
spurg
dude.
moments, then you're gonna be upset.
No,
in the future,
dude.
I'm gonna
I
spurg out in the
trust me, dude.
future.
I live with TJ fucking Kirk, dude. I literally live with that dude. I'm real expecting or accepting of spurg moments, Andy. This was not a spurg moment. This was a narc moment. I don't
narc
accept
on anyone, you fuck.
Yeah, you
When
just
the fuck
threatened
did I
to.
narc
You just
someone?
threatened
Now you're
to.
just making a false fucking claim.
You just
This is
threatened
what
to
you
in
do.
order to
On
shut
all
somebody
your
up because they
on
got
all
you under
your
their
fucking
skin.
debates, you always
Narc
throw in
pussy
something.
bitch.
You exaggerate it.
Bitch.
You have a pussy bitch. Fuck off. I don't give a shit about you. You mean nothing.
That's fine. That's fine. Why are you getting so emotional then?
Andy, during that
Shut the
encounter,
fuck up.
during that entire escapade while it happened, you even recovered during that entire thing and owned up to what you did and didn't say anything about it. Within that encounter, you knew what you were doing was wrong there.
Yeah, no, I said it right after.
And I know that you even told me in the beginning,
I was like,
you said, I'm bluffing.
Yeah, I'm
said,
bluffing. I'm just trying to piss him off. If you think I'm a narc, no, I was using.
Oh, hold on, not everybody is in the DM between me and you, Andy.
I understand that, Tom.
Andy,
that's why I said after.
Can I have 15 seconds to say one thing? Let me just correct the record here. I don't think you're a narc, Andy. You'll be a narc the day that somebody that was stupid enough to share a joint with you in a state where it's not legal fucking gets gaffled up because you got butthurt on the internet and decided to fucking blow him up.
Yeah, good job,
when you
Paul.
finally
give a
give
shit.
in to your total bitch-made nature.
Man.
I know you don't give a fuck.
Don't chill me.
I don't give a fuck.
Absolutely could give. I couldn't give less shits.
I
came in here.
I know you're a TJ Kirk fanboy. He'll probably be standing near me. Don't come up and stand in my fucking circle, bitch.
Good. I don't give a fuck. Why would I? You just ramble.
I don't talk to people who are cooperating with the state.
Yeah. Okay. I'm an FBI informant.
Stupid fucking faggot, dude. Doesn't even that's the thing, dude.
It's
one thing. It's one thing to go, yeah, it was a moment, blah blah blah, and try and explain away. It's another way to show to demonstrate that it's a fundamental misunderstanding.
I'm gonna fill up my coffee.
Of why this is a bitch move. Yeah, go ahead, go get some coffee, dude. Take a breather, collect your fucking thoughts, because we'll move on. We'll move on to the next point.
Do you want to get Ralph in here, or
hold on? Don't get. How many more things do you have with Andy? Or was that like kind of the bulk of it?
One more little point, and this is just more of a critique of his show. You know what I mean?
We'll grab Ralph after that.
I'm fine with that. We can have Ralph come now.
Well, I'm just trying to get them all go as clear as we can get them, because like you and Andy, you're having a very spirited go here.
Understood, dude.
The problem that I have, I don't think Andy's a narc. I really don't. What I do
didn't say he was.
Well, no. I know what you mean though. It's just when things, it looks that way when fucking nobody else is in that DM between me and Andy. Here's the problem I had with Andy. He got desperate quick.
Yeah,
that's my problem with it. That's
where he went when he got desperate. I think it reveals something about him that I don't fucking like, dude. I don't know.
I've never narked on anyone. I would never.
I didn't say you have.
Anything. I've smoked weed and done many things with many people. Haven't said anything.
Too bad for them.
Hold on, Andy. You missed what I said there.
Get out of here, man.
Hold on, you missed what I was saying there, Andy.
No. Okay, look. I understand. If that's what you want to see me as, I understand.
No, I said, hold on, Andy. Hear me out. I don't think you're a narc. I don't think you would have narked on him. I think what you were doing, you got desperate quick.
Yeah, I did.
And it was because I know, and that's why you hop off and you go talk to your dad. Because you would have you make sure that the people close to you know first, so that some asshole don't put it out. You don't get put on the internet first. That's respectable. The only thing that fucks it up is that you got desperate too, and you threw a low blow.
You sunk to the level of
you're in a boxing.
No, I didn't say anything. I didn't reveal anything.
I know you didn't say anything, but okay, then you
stop putting that false equivalence.
Hold on.
No, not you, Tonka. Paul.
When he sees it as just as bad, because it to the outside, it looks like you threw that low blow. They're not in the DMs with you and me, Andy.
Yeah, I'm coming at you as a drive-by.
And listen to the next 5 minutes after that situation happened.
Okay.
I said I freaked out. I wouldn't have the soul, like the reach in my soul to ever reveal what people do. I know fucking dirt on my worst enemies, and I wouldn't reveal it. Okay. I've been sent boxes, stories that people have done, all this bullshit, and I would never say anything because I wouldn't use someone's personal shit as their as my like attack on them. It has to be something that's public, or something.
Isn't like revealing shit that used to be private that's been made public kind of what you do on Andy Warski Live? Am I wrong about that?
No. What are you talking about?
You don't like get dirt on people and show it on Andy Warski Live? Isn't that how you make your nut? Like no. I don't think that makes you. Oh, okay.
No, we get people who disagree on a topic and we have them debate each other. We don't. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So wasn't there a big? Didn't you have? This is a good segue. Didn't you have a big fight with JF over him not wanting you to reveal something that was private communications? It was revealed and unvetted and shit.
No,
you didn't just have a big blow up with him about. In fact, Ralph
it was more about it was more about content and meaning.
No, I'll tell you exactly what it was about. You know that big fancy sign you've got behind you that says Warski Live? Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's nice. That's nice, by the way. It's real professional. I'm not even shitting on you. It really does look nice. I want to pass you props for that. I think you should probably send it back to the place you bought it from, though, and have them make you a new one. That's just have them make you a big glowy sign. Put some LEDs around the edges of it so it glows real nice. And get it made. Get it made of JF's big French Canadian dick. And just hang that over your shoulder while you're doing the show. Yeah. You know what I mean, dude? Because when you start to think, hey, maybe I can speak up on my show, or maybe I can take control of the show that's called Andy Warski Live. Maybe you can look over your shoulder.
I've been a lot, and I've been talking a lot. I've made new segments. I've been planning the show hardcore. I've added the production element of changing cameras.
Because
you see what you want to see. I have a great time on my show, and I understand sometimes.
I'm not saying
I'm not the focus and a moderator or just running the show.
I'm not saying that, dude. Part of running a show like you do, and I totally get what you're saying, dude. That's a totally good retort. Part of doing a show like the one that you're doing is knowing when to shut the fuck up and just let other people talk. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about making true what's over your shoulder. It's fucking Warski live, not JF Get Pay live.
Yeah,
shut the fuck up, Andy. Shut the fuck up, Andy, on your own. You know, dude. Like, I gotta tell you something, dude. I gotta tell you something.
Actually, lately I've been having more arguments with him, and it's fine. We've been arguing on the show because now I'm like, no, like. I'll put my foot down when it's a no on something. But me and him, like, he has good ideas and we talk, and you know, I see him as a co-host and a good add-on to the show. But lately I have been adding the segments with buddies of mine, more chill parts with a little bit
but doesn't when you have those buddies, doesn't JF, who owns the fucking show, get to kick those buddies when they insult him though?
Yeah, but
that's my fucking point. That's my point.
I yelled at him for that, and I was like, "No, Ralph's on the show." And if Ralph's on the show, and you don't want to be here, then so be it. And he was like,
"You don't."
Fair enough.
I get that.
No, but here's the thing: is he's my co-host. If I want Ralph on the show, and he feels uncomfortable with Ralph on the show, then JF can leave. He did that. I got pissed off. We fought on the air. Mm-hmm. And then I said, here's how it's going to be. And he was like, all right, fair enough. I put my foot down when shit happens.
Yeah, you corrected it. The problem is that JF Galrepe feels like that on the show with the big expensive sign with the nice LEDs around it that says Warski Live, he can go, you want to know how much this is my show, you fucking idiot? I'll show you. You're geeked.
Yeah, I think he
thinks he can do that up in your fucking show, and there's a reason for that, Andy.
Yeah, look,
reason he thinks you can do that up in your show, Andy, is because he thinks it's his fucking show, and I don't blame him. Because you let him run it.
What are you talking
let his stupid fucking French Canadian bullshit ass run it.
Now.
Just put the dick behind
it. I run most of the shows now, and he's happy because it's not him, Queen of Bands,
and he runs you
booking it.
Papa
no,
JF.
I have other people on the show debate, and like he doesn't run like he puts in his 2 cents. A lot of times I agree. A lot of times I'm like, no. If he gets emotional about it, which happens, I put my foot down. But he's my co-host, and he's a big part of the show. I do benefit from having him on the show. So him having a say on certain things, yeah, I'll listen to him. I'm not going to be like, fuck you. No, you have an idea? Go, suck my dick, JF. This is my show. No. You're part of the show. A lot of your viewers are here to see you. You help me. It's a mutually beneficial relationship. So, you want to do that? Fine, cool. That sounds cool. I want to do this. All right, that's cool. All right. And then we shake hands, and then we get half of it, the intellectual stuff, and half of it, the fucking around stuff. And I throw in the trolls and the memes and all that bullshit. You know what I mean? And I get people to debate on the show.
Yeah, I get it. I get it.
I understand though. I know what you're saying. JF, he does, he does come into the show in a very big way, but it's not like I'm like, JF, he had an idea and we have to do a segment because JF wanted to. No, it's like, I understand he wants to do this one day. I want to do this one day. He does more of the debate, intellectual stuff. I do more of the chill-in, interview or talking about like drama or whatever's happening in the community. I like that stuff. And we've been mixing it up in single shows now.
I mean, do the people watching need this recap of what you're doing on the show? Like, I'm not talking about like whatever. Yeah, your show's great, dude. Yeah, keep doing. Like, I'm talking about.
To you.
Like, let me give you a fucking analogy. Let me give you an.
JF guys owns the show. You speak to JF because I'm happy with JF. If I would say sorry, man. We're gonna split up.
Yeah, let me give you an analogy, dude. Let's see if this helps you to understand. Does anybody in here watch or used to watch Howard Stern, listen to Howard Stern, the Stern Show? You familiar at all with it?
It's been a while.
Right. You know who Baba Booey is in relation to Stern, his producer, due to the big lips? You remember that time when Baba Booey told fucking Stern to shut the fuck up on his own show and then grabbed one of Stern's guests by the scruff of the neck and kicked him out of his show and then still got to do his job later? Yeah, me neither. It's the Howard Stern show. He doesn't let Baba Booey step up and go, shut the fuck up, Howard. I'm speaking right now. You cuck yourself and mute your mic right now, bitch.
But this is not the Howard Stern show. I see this as having half and half because I enjoy it. Both our audiences, like mine and his, have wars in the chat because of the difference of me and JF. But JF and I are happy with that. And we do a lot of fucking work and shows and all this bullshit. And then I'm on Kumite and I do all this other stuff. So it's nice to have someone who can be like, yo, I helped that one. Okay, I filled up hour 2 or whatever. Awesome. Thanks, man. I'm not going to be like, whoa. I'm going to fill up hour 2 because I don't want you to have any. No, I want him to have the 50-50 on this.
Then put, like I said, put his face on the fucking sign back there, dude, because you're misrepresenting this as something that you're ultimately responsible for.
It's Warski. It's just
Warski
that's not even my real name. That's not even my real name.
I didn't say fucking
Paulsego brand, if you will. It's just what I've had for 12 fucking years.
I'm assuming that Tonka's real name is not Tonka Saw. You know what I I
Okay,
I get the idea of a fucking brand.
All right. I understand. The point is, you're criticizing me. You're okay. I understand that. My criticisms to you is you ramble a lot. You repeat
I'm not the one that rambled during this.
There it is, and then you interrupt people constantly when they're in the middle of a sentence, and then you also like on certain interviews when you have certain people in. Like they're in the middle of, and you just keep saying fucking joke after joke over when they're trying to talk, and then you divert the conversation. So you're in the middle of this conversation, like whatever you're all talking about, and then you say something, and then you go on a fucking 5-minute ramble, and then come out somewhere else, and it's just like shut up. That's my criticism to you, but I do like you as well. Like that happens sometimes. There's something I could call out every like YouTuber for,
of course,
like ones that I like. That's if you want criticism there. That's
fine.
What I would say.
Can I address some of that?
Yeah,
is that okay with to me? The rambling thing, dude. Mea culpa, dude. I'll own up to that shit. I've always been a talkative, opinionated, loud, motherfucker. I don't have very good decorum in fucking conversations. I like to kind of bully my way through them. So dude, you're totally right about me. It's just the problem. Like, here's another fucking flaw in your character showing itself. You just said that your problem with me is that I ramble, and yet you just spent like
hold
on. Your issue or whatever it is with me is that I ramble. Yeah, I do. You just spent like at least 5 minutes explaining what your show is and what you've been doing and how you bring guests on and you make memes and you do this to people that watch your show.
This is a topic though. We're talking about this topic.
No. We were talking about JF taking control of your show, not what your show is about.
You're like on the highway and you grab the steering wheel and just put it in front of a fucking
that's what I'm talking about, dude. That's what I'm talking about. I'm the one that cuts people off constantly, and yet every time I get halfway through a sentence, you're like, wait, I got an excuse for that. I know I'm annoying you because I'm fucking calling you on the carpet for some bullshit that you're perpetrating in front of everybody, and you don't like it.
Whatever. I've admitted my personality flaws. I don't give a fuck. This is who I am. Yes, I am not perfect, Paul. Happy. I said it. I'm a spurg. I freak out all the time. I do fucking dumbass shit. People fucking have so many mean memes about me. I can't even count them anymore. Yes, Paul. Do you want me to suck your dick so you feel good for 1 fucking second about sharing the same airwaves as me?
Yes.
I am a shit.
I would like a blowjob.
Are you really offering? Hang on. Sometimes I get drunk and I look in the mirror and I go, "What are you doing to yourself, Andy?" Like sometimes it's just this weird. I can't drink anymore because I spiral into depression. I have high anxiety. Do you know, like just being in an airport and traveling, I have heart palpitations because I'm scared there's gonna be a bombing or some fucked up shit.
Dude, Andy, are you really turning to this shit, dude? I'm almost a shut-in, dude. I'm an anxiety-ridden, depressed piece of shit. Are you going to claim that you're going to blame it on that, dude?
Yes, I am.
No, because here's the deal. Then you prove my point. Hold on, give me a second. Then you fucking prove my point. You're a pussy.
Good.
Dude,
Yes, I'm a pussy. Whatever. I don't give a fuck.
And shit, but
You're a
you'll
pussy too.
never
You're
catch
shut
me
it.
doing-
You just said the same
You know, you'll
thing. I
never
don't give a
catch
fuck.
me doing, Andy, fucking up in public and then going, "Oh, it's because I can't go into the airport without getting sweaty palms." You know, fuck you, pussy.
I'm just giving
Man
you
up
a
and own your
broader.
own bullshit.
I'm giving a broader fucking
crybaby.
optic of
Fucking
who I am as a
crybaby, dude.
person.
Oh,
But if you don't care, I don't give a fuck.
I go out into the public. I go out in the public and I
If
get
you
fucking
don't like
sweaty
me.
palms, man.
Oh my god, you are such an emotional wreck over
you know
a guy who
yeah.
doesn't give a flying fuck.
I get emotional when people that have depression
my
or anxiety
God,
or
yeah,
mental illnesses
fucking
use it
go
as
ahead.
excuses to act like
Keep telling me things you don't like about me. I don't give a. I could top you with things I don't like about. Fucking Jesus.
Then why don't you do it then? You're losing, bitch. You got things you don't like about me. Now's the time to bring it up, cunt. Things aren't looking so good, Andy.
You are so off my give a shit radar.
Oh, okay. That's why you showed up here to
care.
fight me today, huh? That's why you showed up here to. That's why you showed up here to get cucked live.
I don't have to bring things to the table.
You don't give a shit about me,
you
bitch.
want to fight me.
That's why you admitted your palms were sweaty when you came on my show 2 years ago.
Yeah.
You know, back when you were still a bitch. Back when
Wait.
you were still bitch Andy, not the new hard ass Andy that fucking
right.
can't go into an airport.
Are
Get
you
the fuck out of here,
me?
bitch.
Oh my god.
Get the fuck out of here, bitch. Come on, dude. You brought excuses to the table, bitch.
God, you're so fucking boring, dude.
Oh, I'm boring. Seems like people are entertained in your chat or in fucking Tonka and Failures chat right now. Seems like they're having a good time. I see a lot of all caps, Andy, and it's not boo, move on. It's holy shit, Andy. Shut your fucking mouth, or I mean, I hope you got something secret on this.
I see a lot of Andy wins and shut your
Oh, you
fucking
do?
face.
Where?
Hold on.
Can somebody point out the Andy wins?
Reason you're such. You're the one
see a lot of Andy wins.
Look how emotional you are. You.
I see a lot of Andy wins.
You mean nothing. I don't give a flying fuck. You criticized certain things about my personality. Do you want me to be the perfect human being so you could lick my fucking nipples?
You're the one that offered me a blowjob earlier.
Well, if you want one, the offer still stands.
Oh,
right,
come on over.
Hold on. Is it good in time to make it the triple threat and bring in Ralph Retort now?
I'm fine with that. It's your show, brother.
Andy?
Gotta give 10 minutes. I could read some signs in between that.
Give me a minute, dude.